the ground. Cause the adrenaline we blend with the sound is our thing. We're leaving the kings of all crowns. Are you ready? Are you set? Then jump to the rhythm as hard as you can go. Keep it steady, to the letter, right? Turn it up, y'all keep the flow. But can you rock it like rocket fuel? What you talking about? Space out your mind. But can you rock it like rockets, fool? That's a close encounter of what kind? Ready, set, steady, bang. Then jump to the rhythm as hard as you can go. Turn it up, y'all keep the flow. Are you ready? Set, jump to the rhythm as hard as you can go. Keep it steady.
All right, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the steel capital of the world, Pittsburgh, PA, at Heinz Field. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Pittsburgh Steelers. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Ready? Lock 80!
Mike Fofo. Squeeze, squeeze, double, double. Check, 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 check. Check, check, check. Deuce, 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 deuce.
Black, black.
He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
Go. Go.
50. Check. Low ball.
Hot, hot.
Black, black.
They will run for the first time here with White. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
They go right back to White here on first down. A gain of 10, good for a Steeler first down. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
They run the draw play. This is White. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Hey, motion to backfield. Motion to the backfield. 44 is the mic. 44 is the mic.
Alert, alert.
Fofo's the mic. Mike's Fofo.
Alert, alert.
Check 37. Check 37.
First carry for James Conner. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight-ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid gain.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Oh, they go with a tight end carry. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
At the Jaguars' 34-yard line.
Set! Like 20.
Check. Let's
Snickers. 66.
It's gonna be a long day, offense. It's gonna be a long day. Check.
Middle.
On second down, they'll run with White. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be third down.
Mike, hey, me and you all day.
No spacing.
I'm coming after you. 44.
Alert.
44. I'm on.
Bravo.
44 is the Mike. 44 is Mike. Check. You can't block me.
Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time.
Here we go.
They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
2.
Here we go.
Show that bench release and go.
Mike's
Five.
defense. Let's go, defense. Hey, here we go. 44.
Easy.
From the gun on third down, it's Roethlisberger. Oh, he's going to go for it all. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
That's on target, but it's no good. He had it on line, but it came up just shy of the crossbar, and this will remain a scoreless game. Well, he had that one on target. That's half the battle. The other half of the battle, however, is distance.
And he nearly had that too, but it was the crossbar that said otherwise, and that'll deny him a shot at 3.
They try the 50-yarder and miss it, and now this offense has it 1st and 10 at the 40.
Recon, 132 fighter.
Check 31.
A first carry now for Thompson. Gonna give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
44-yard line.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Heavy on the edges. Watch the safety creep.
General West.
Watch 98. 98 for Mike.
Snap.
Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
It's just me and you. Watch 98. Watch 98. 98 for Mike.
You ain't doing nothing today. You ain't doing nothing today.
Watch.
Hey, Team 6.
I got you, son. Watch 98. Watch 98. 98 for Mike.
Minshew throwing on third down. And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion. On 4th down, on is Logan Cook to punt. Back deep for the Steelers, Ryan Switzer. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. Great return there, bobbing and weaving his way for 31 yards. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. You know, in our research packet this week, prepping for the game, so many articles from the local beat writer about the offensive struggles of this team and what will they do this offseason. What do you think they'll do?
Well, number one, they'll turn to their self-scouting report. And every team that's any good does this. They have outside groups. Check out their team, scout them, and tell you who can play, who can't play, and reasons why. Some of it may just be health. They have to get some guys healthy and back out on the field. But overall, evaluate this squad and make the changes that you need to.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Yo, 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 yo. Yo, switch, switch.
Hey, check 24.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. A Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards.
Well, that play looks familiar because we saw them working on it in practice this week. And for a lineman trying to block on this play, they love when they get the defense moving in one direction. And when they try and change directions, it's a lot easier to pick them up and ward them off.
We're scoreless after 1. Second quarter action from Pittsburgh. It is the Steelers in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
What's up? 59, what's up? 59, what's up?
First down, here's White. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
45-yard line.
Watch the slant.
Quarter.
44.
Hey, Delta.
Check. Hey, that QB's trash. Let's go. 44.
Black and third.
On 2nd and 12, Roethlisberger looking deep here. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. Not really any offense for them to speak of here in this first half. Maybe that's what they needed, that big play.
Yeah, it seems that maybe everything changes right there. They've been a little slow out of the gate. We've seen that. But that one big play, that can spark a big burst right here.
Kill. Turn up.
They're going to go with a tight end here on the running play. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Vance McDonald, his 6th touchdown of the season, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Extra point put through by Boswell, and it's now a 7-0 game. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
On the ready.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion. Guys are a little bit jumpy.
You do.
Oh, you understand the same way. It's just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
Well, you went 3 and
have
out.
that opportunity.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out on that first drive. I'll try to do better here.
Go.
Watch 98. 98 for Mike. Oh, yeah, pump. 198. Watch 98. 98.
On 2nd down, Elliott. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive, they went 3 and out.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
He can't, man. He's not going to get me.
Now a give, right side. It's Thompson. He's got the first down and more past midfield. A big third down play there for the Jags. 59 yards. So all the way down close to the goal line. Good blocking up front. Helped to spring him.
When this drive is over, he's got to get to the bench and sing Kumbaya with the offensive line, doesn't he? Big-time openings for him. Gets him all the way down to the 2-yard line. Let's see if they can pound it in.
They'll try to run it in with Elliott. And he'll take this one in for a Jags touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott, his 19th touchdown now on the season, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Point after by Lambeau, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
2 yards, good enough for a first.
Black 80.
Check, check. Pick me up. Here we go. Check 3, check 3, check 3. Whip.
Quarter.
Watch the whip.
Here we go.
A running play here on first down is going to go nowhere as he is tackled behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
Snickers.
Let's get it.
Lambeau.
44 is the mic.
Hey, Echo.
All day, baby. Fofo's the mic. Mike's Fofo. Okay, double up.
Now on 2nd and 13. Roethlisberger. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Black 20.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Show it up.
Hey, alert. 6-6, bullet high. 22, 44.
44 is the mic. 44 is the mic. Check.
Hey, wahoo.
44 is the mic. 44 is the mic. Let's go. Let's get this ball back for the offense. Let's go. Fofo.
Whirl.
Mike's Fofo.
From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 20-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. And we'll remind remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Elliott, and he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
So first and 10 now from the 30.
64, weak.
Bang, 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 bang.
25, check 25, check 25.
61, matchbox lights. Big grip.
Now a give, right side. It's Thompson.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
Look at me, zipper. Go.
Switch. 198, watch 98.
Go.
On second down, it's Elliott. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
Ready. 60 Pittsburgh. Move.
198, watch 98. 98 to Mike. Check. 198, watch 98. 98 to Mike.
Topper.
198, watch 98.
Hey, Haywood.
Watch the pass. 198, watch 98.
Two.
Now Minshew on first and 10. That one complete to D.D. Westbrook. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. A gain of 6 there on first.
Out of bounds at the 47-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Hey.
198, watch 98. 98 to Mike. Watch the run. 198.
Go.
Stay with your man.
198.
Snap.
Here's Minshew. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half.
Protein spill.
A first down carry by Elliott. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
On second down now, it's Elliott. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on first and 10. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. Now a signal and a timeout call, as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. So on second down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. From the left hash, it's a 42-yard attempt. And Lambeau will put this one through. So a late 3 there, and that'll help as they head into the break.
Talk about situational football and something they've worked out since the OTAs and mini camps the previous summer. They take care of the ball, get 3 points, knowing they're going to get the ball to start the second half. That's the old 2-for-1 special to finish things off.
Let's go!
At their own 25-yard line.
Here we go.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one. Go to the locker.
The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Telvin Smith. And he will be brought down as time has now run out on this first half of action. So that PI call will give him one more play.
And it'll be an untimed play as well. Now the half will end after this one, unless there's another defensive penalty.
30.
Mike, 44. 44 is the Mike. 44 is Mike. Check.
Hey, Alpha.
Let's go, defense. Hey, man up, D. Man up, D. 44 is the Mike. 44.
Easy.
Get that quarterback.
Final play of the half. It's Roethlisberger. He's going to launch it for Washington. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the Jaguars in possession of the lead, and they will get the football as we are underway in this second half. This will be fielded at the 8. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Ready, set.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
Let's see if they do just that.
Watch 98. 98 to Mike. Let's go, defense.
They'll run it again with Fournette. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a third and about 4 for a first.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Let's go now. 90 Wolf. Hey. Hey, shoot.
98. Watch 98. 98 to Mike. That's right, baby. They don't want
Yep. Fire.
Out of the gun is Minshew. He's got his man, Valdez-Scantling. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A 14-yard first down pickup for the Jaguars.
First down, Jaguars.
Down. 8 Reed.
98 to Mike. Pick it up. Pick it up.
Now.
Bumps up the helmet. Here we go.
Get it.
They'll run on first down. Elliott. And he'll get this one across midfield and down into Steeler territory. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3.
At the 46-yard line.
Check.
22 jet bomber. 22 jet bomber.
98. Watch 98. 98 to Mike. Watch the pass.
Yeah.
Shoot.
Deep grip.
They go to Elliott again. And now we'll get a timeout. Looks like we've got a Jaguar in some discomfort down there on the field. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on third.
Go.
They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. They keep it with Fournette on first down. Tackle made by Grover Stewart.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man.
Y'all playing wrong. Look at me. Zipper. Hey, Charlie.
You gonna get this, boy? You think you gonna get this? You think you gonna get this?
Now.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Minshew. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. How about the defensive effort from both of these teams that we've seen in this game?
Would you say it's like a high-stakes chess match right now?
Chess is one way to go. Yeah, I like it.
Okay, the only reason I say that, you feel like they're contemplating their moves before actually making one, and none of them being done very confidently.
Truth be told, I've never played chess, and I know that I'm not smart enough to play chess. Guys like you with your IQ, you can pull that off.
Go!
That's gonna be a long day. Watch 98. Watch 98. 98 to Mike. Here we go.
From the gun, Minshew to throw. This is caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. So another 3rd down conversion, and now they've got a 1st and goal.
Hey.
They'll try to punch it in with Fournette. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
This Fournette territory here, and he's alone in the backfield on 2nd and goal. He's going to get it running right. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. They've been stuffed twice here for losses. Now it's 3rd and goal.
Hey, box drop. Yep.
Check. 198. Watch 98. 98 to Mike.
Don't let him breathe.
Hey, exit.
Play that tight deep. Don't let him breathe, defense.
Looking to throw it. Minshew. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. Well, so a drive that spans all that time, and yet you may only come away with 3 points here.
Well, your defense, all right, they actually like these long drives. They get to rest over on the sidelines for a while. But when you're not finishing with points in terms of touchdowns, that's frustrating. They've got to figure out how to close out these long drives and get 6s instead of 3s.
Well, looking at it from a defensive perspective, that keeps the deficit very, very manageable. You know, all things considered, not a bad job on the defensive side.
I would say that you've pointed out something pretty good right there, and that is you actually have both sides happy with that exchange. You know, happy in quotes, of course. One team, hey, we've kept it within range. The other side saying, hey, we put points on the board and did stretch out the lead. Let's see how this one turns out.
Yeah, still bottom line, though, 3 points for the opening drive of the 3rd quarter. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
Team 6.
44's Mike. Check. Strip the ball. Strip that ball. 44's to Mike. 44's to Mike.
44.
G. Tighten up.
On 2nd and 7, Roethlisberger. Incomplete, almost intercepted. They haven't picked him off yet. Would have been a great time for the first, but instead it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 7.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
44, Mike, 44.
From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. Looking deep here for Ebron. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. This home crowd, they're happy with that call.
I like the way you said happy there, right? The so-called good guys didn't get a call. They feel like it's been that way all afternoon. You feeling their pain?
They finally got one.
Yes, they did.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. At the 23-yard line.
Like 80!
Watch the screen. Shift.
On 2nd down, it's White. And able to work his way down to the 16. That 2nd down run, a big help as 7 yards leaves him with just a 3rd and 3 now.
Well, that's why the guy with the headsets is down there. All right, they know what they're doing because they got stuffed on a running play on 1st down. And I think myself and probably the fans were saying throw the football in this situation. But he knew what he was doing, called another run, and now they got 3rd and short.
Let's go.
It's the 1st down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. A nice 1st down pickup on a gain of 6.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Hey, that's scared. Check.
Double.
Check. Crunch.
We're off to the 4th quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Like 5!
Check. Let's go, D. No. Off. Sponge. No.
Like it!
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
No lack of guts at all on that one. Normally in this situation in the red zone, that type of play isn't run, but I think they're trying to catch the defense off guard and also break tendency. No one really runs that type of a play. Guess what? We are. Let's see how you handle it.
Like 80!
44, come on. Keep it up, guys. Shoot. Slam.
King.
On the draw, here's White. And a little bit of space there, takes it inside the 5 to the 3. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
180!
3rd and 2.
Wild Bill. He's coming.
Here we go.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down.
Here we go.
They'll come out in the pistol. 1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Begin.
And that'll set them back 5. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here.
27-yard attempt.
And Boswell's kick is good. And that will cut the lead back down to 3 at 13-10. So with that field goal, this one's now back within a field goal. Maybe not the ultimate result they wanted, but gets them that much closer.
This game is unfolding like a really good book, isn't it? Because I feel like there's a few more plot twists yet to be revealed before this one is over.
Ready up.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
There on the tackle, Minkah Fitzpatrick. A free safety roaming all the way up to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
How about his ability to trust his eyes and figure out it was not a pass play and go fast towards the line of scrimmage in order to make that tackle?
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
Check. Hey, Delta.
198. Watch 98. 98 to Mike. Time to go. Night. 198. Watch
5.
Throwing on 2nd down now, Minshew. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down.
3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Hey, echo.
198. Watch 98. 98.
Yeah.
198. Watch 98. 98 to Mike. Check the out. Check the out. 198. Watch 98.
Hey, wahoo.
Run. Watch the run. It's south, baby. That's baby south. 198. Watch 98. 98 to Mike. Let's go, D.
Let's get it.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete. Devin Bush, the linebacker, was the one there in pass coverage. Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
It's a 44-yard punt, just 3 on the return. And that will come the offense as they take over. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point
kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him at contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about that. Super toe.
I got you, son. I got you. You're all mine. You're all mine, baby. Get this. You're all mine.
44.
44. Mike, 44.
Now on 2nd and 13. Roethlisberger. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. Incomplete, almost intercepted. They haven't picked him off yet. Would have been a great time for the first, but instead it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 13.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
50.
44's to Mike. 44's to Mike.
Hey, Haywood.
Come again. Here I come again. Fofo's to Mike. Mike's Fofo. Here we go. Let's bring it.
Alert.
Let's bring it.
That's going to set him back 5 yards. Every penalty is so critical at this stage of the game as now they've got it 3rd and long.
got him. I got him.
Hey, orbit.
The mic. 44's the mic.
Watch the slats. Watch the slat.
Football's the mic. Mike.
Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense. Great communication, doesn't matter whether it's man or zone. And especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to them.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. A little less than 4 minutes remaining, and the margin for error is small with this slim lead. Operate within your 4-minute offense here, Charles?
Definitely. Remember, the 4-minute offense doesn't always correspond to what's up on the clock. What they need to do is play a little bit of keep away right now. Run the clock down. Make sure their opponent doesn't get the ball back. Their dream scenario, get enough first downs and make them eat up their timeouts so the game ends when you're kneeling down with the football.
First play of the drive is a run with Thompson. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 18.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. They go with Thompson again. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
Go!
198. Watch 98. 98's the mic. Quit talking about it and bring it. 198. Watch 98. 98's the mic.
So 3rd and long. Here's Minshew. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. A pickup of 24 on the 3rd down conversion. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off.
Alpha!
Watch the boot. Watch the boot. 198. Watch 98. 98's the mic. Watch the curl. Watch the curl. 198. Watch 98. 98's the mic. Check pass. Check pass.
Snap.
Throwing on 1st down is Minshew. The open man is Westbrook. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down.
98's the mic. I'm scared.
Go!
198. Watch 98. 98's the mic. I'm coming for
Hey, Charlie!
198. Watch 98. 98's the mic. I got him. 198. Watch 98. 98's the mic. On the ball. 198. Hit it.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Looking long for Westbrook. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. This a very important drive, and that incompletion leads to a very important 3rd down here if they're going to try and get the football back.
Yeah, getting it back, absolutely crucial to their chances to try and win this game. I would expect a lot of pressure here. They can't afford to let them continue to get 1st downs and eat away at the clock.
198. Watch 98. 98's
Pilot, 64, weak.
Shoot!
5.
And the play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off. So that'll back them up 5. After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long.
Hey, Foxtrot! Hey.
98 to Mike. Oh, yeah, I'm coming. Oh, yeah, I'm coming. What?
Hey, exit.
98 to Mike.
Here we go.
198. Watch 98. 98 to Mike.
Get your swarm on.
198. Watch 98. 98 to Mike.
Hey, seam 6.
98. Watch 98. 98 to Mike. Silver. 198. Watch 98.
Ready.
It'll be Minshew again. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Minkah Fitzpatrick. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. On the draw, it's White. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. A loss of 2 there, second down. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's second and 12.
Hey, Delta.
What screen? 44's to Mike. 44's to Mike. Hey, defense, let's go. Bofo's to Mike. Mike's Bofo. Here we go.
From midfield now, here's Roethlisberger. And this is incomplete.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Hey, Echo.
44's Mike. Check. Hey, let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field, D.
Let's go.
Back to throw. And that is incomplete. I guess you can't be afraid to take those chances late in the game. He tried to fit that one in there. Nice job, though, defensively.
But to your point, it was a nice job of knocking the ball away. But you're also right. You can't be afraid to take those chances. That means your guys going downfield to catch the ball, they've got to elevate their game and come down with these in order to keep your offense moving.
Hey, wahoo.
You better bring it. I'm letting you know right now, you better bring it.
44, Mike, 44. Target.
Fourth down. Here's Roethlisberger. He's going to let it fly. That's going to be caught. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down. Well, I guess at the very least, they got the tackle from keeping him out of the end zone.
Yeah, you're looking for that silver lining, aren't you? But guess what? Everything changes now after that big play. They've got a chance to strike.
Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on first and goal. They'll try and run it in with White. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, second and goal.
Keep these two.
And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. Now there's the timeout, signaled for with 2 seconds to go. And the field goal unit likely trying to send this one to overtime. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. With 2 seconds left in regulation, this to force overtime. And his kick is good. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. So as they head to the sidelines, we'll head to this break on EA Sports. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
As we said, they control their own destiny now. On 2nd and 12, Roethlisberger flush to his right. And that is incomplete here. Another nice job there defensively. They've really stymied their passing attempts, and it continues in overtime.
And for them to do that, that means they've had to be cohesive on defense. Pressure in the quarterback's face. Good coverage of not just the wide receivers, but the tight end, the running backs when they try and slip out, and making sure they're at the point of attack. When the ball's in the air, they get there and help force some of those incompletions.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
44's Mike. Check. Down to lose one. 44's to Mike.
Hey, Haywood.
No, ready. 44's to Mike.
Jack 16.
Oh, here we go.
Now Roethlisberger. He sets to fire deep. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. They give him a gain of 37.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that ball was not streaking towards him. Had a little arc on it. He's got to find a way to get his head around and make a play on the football.
So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. They will run with White out of the shotgun. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
44's to Mike. 44's Mike. Check. Defense wins championships, man.
Hey, Orbit.
44's to Mike. 44's to Mike. Here we go. 44's to Mike's 44.
On 2nd and 9, Roethlisberger. He'll let this go for the end zone. Oh, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-round pick, D.J. Hayden. A costly mistake here in OT.
And you know what they say, when you throw an interception like that in overtime? You don't usually get a chance to throw a second one. I mean, I'm not sure the analytics on it. Let's ask Marvin, our statistician, to ring that down for us. That's typically how coaches and teams feel about it. If you throw one, you likely cost yourself the game.
Switch.
61, Matchbox Lights.
198. Watch 98.
On 1st down, Thompson. And they're going to get this all the way out past the 20. That good for 22 and a 1st down. Now they can breathe a little easier, some room to operate as they've got it 1st and 10 now out past the 20.
Check 13. Check.
Topper. Go.
2 minutes left in this overtime session, and still all tied.
On the ready.
Watch 98. 98 to Mike.
Hey, high 7.
98. Watch 98. 98 to Mike. Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up, D.
Minshew, 1st and 10. And he completes it to Westbrook. 10 yards there, good enough for a Jags 1st down. This being their second opportunity in overtime, third overall drive, see if they can settle into a rhythm.
And that's what you're looking for. Get a few first downs, move the ball downfield, have some confidence, get yourself in a spot where you can at least kick a field goal to win it. But I tell you this, if I'm the play caller, I'm looking at that part of my sheet that says playmakers. Get the ball in their hands, critical situation, now's their time.
Watch 98, 98 to Mike.
They gonna need some therapy after this.
Yes, yes.
98 to Mike.
Come on, boy. Come on, boy. Let's go.
They'll run on first down. Thompson, and he stopped immediately there. Mika Fitzpatrick made the play defensively, the first-round pick out of Alabama. He shows you right there, he can do more than just cover in the secondary from that free safety position.
Yeah, the evolution of the position has really been significant, hasn't it? Because a lot of teams no longer have a free safety, strong safety designation. They just have safeties. So wherever the ball is, one can be close to the line of scrimmage, one can be deep, and vice versa. On that play, how about that tackle we just saw? Pretty nice.
98 to Mike. Let him know, let him know. Let him know, let him know.
Hey, Zoo. Five.
Throwing on second down, Minshew. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. T.J. Watt in there to get him sack number 14 for him on the year. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. They'll be left with just one remaining here at OT. And the Steelers now in the nickel here on third down.
Hey, Charlie.
98 to Mike. Hey, come on now, come on now. 198, watch 98, 98 to Mike. Double dog, that's the way. 198, watch 98, 98 to Mike. Rip left.
Get it.
Now Minshew. And able to find Conley. 23 yards, the final tally. He did not have a catch till that moment. Pretty good time for his first one, though, here in OT.
I would agree with that. And just think about how they had to cycle through all the play sheets, right? Tried to find ways to get a lot of people the football. In this case, as you said, he hadn't had a catch all game. Now they find him in a key moment. Really well done.
It was Mike Hilton up to make the tackle.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Let's go.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
You might be getting tired of seeing me. Check three.
22 jet bomber. 22 jet bomber.
198, watch 98, 98 to Mike. It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
Let's go.
Again, a run with Thompson. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. Now another timeout called for by the offense. They'll be down to just one remaining as we step aside here in overtime.
Ready?
Watch 98 to Mike.
There we go.
Bravo. Look at me. Zipper. Recon. 132 fighter. Yo. Go.
198, watch 98, 98 to Mike.
Let's set a tone.
Hey.
198,
5. General West.
Hey, what's the ball?
198, watch 98, 98 to Mike. Let's go, baby. They turn over. Get that ball.
Shoot.
Minshew sets to throw. Looking long for Westbrook. It's caught at the 10. And he takes it down deep into Pittsburgh territory. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Now the timeout comes here in the waning seconds of this overtime as we could be set up at long last for a potential game winner. So now the onus will fall on the shoulders of Josh Lambo. Now the timeout comes here in the waning seconds of this overtime as we could be set up at long last for a potential game winner. So now the onus will fall on the shoulders of Josh Lambo. And he got it. The kick is good in overtime. He's able to split the uprights. And the Jaguars have won the game.